Alright, hello Sunshine community. Welcome, assuming anyone is watching the stream currently, but welcome to a pretty hype race. We're going to have Rimato13, known very good player of this game. I am commenting my favorite category today. I've not played it in 3 years, so I don't honestly remember, anything, but I'm going to try. So anyway, we have Rimato13, very good player, very fast. Yeah, my mic is, there's something off with that, so I do apologize. We're only gonna have left ear me because, yeah, I don't know why, but anyway, I keep interrupting myself because I'm reading the chat. We're gonna have Rimato13 versus Ambo. Rimato very good at this game. Ambo also good at this game, slightly less good, but is good at this category. He's played it a lot. He was a world record contender at one point, I think. But Rimato, like depending on how much he has practiced, he could definitely take this. So we'll get the runners going here. Yeah, so many channels in the SMS Discord. Ambo stream. I was about to say stream sniping, and then I was like, we're not doing bingo today. But I'll count down the runners here. All right. All right, so I have started them off here. Let the games begin. So I will say this match would have mattered a lot more like 24 hours ago, but unfortunately, Rasmus soft-locked in his 120 run. It happens. Very tricky strat in Eel. So the fate of Team Darkman has been decided today. Well, it's unfortunate for him. I have no stakes. Actually, I think it actually was worse for my team, from what I understand, because it limited the amount of ways we could get to the top two. So maybe it was unfortunate for all of us, besides Schmidt. But anyway, so ABC New Game Plus, All Blue Coins New Game Plus, is a very movement-heavy category. There's some RNG, but there's not a lot of downtime. Obviously, when you're not getting shines, there's no real breathing room. So we're going to see basically, it's a 50-minute category, but we're going to basically, I should have had a timer. That would have been a good idea. Oh well, we don't have a timer. Someone will have a timer. Rimato taking a fall immediately. Very unfortunate. But very, very movement-heavy category. I was okay at this category, but I honestly don't remember that much from it. So it's kind of hard to commentate this, because I'm like, all right, well, I don't remember the intricacies of the route, right? But they do have to unlock Yoshi. Yoshi is needed for bees and butterflies. Double banana RNG, very good. I think banana RNG is considered second best. Earlier there was a route where actually pineapple and papaya RNG was considered good, but me and Ambo have not done that route in 5 years, so maybe it's not good anymore. This is, I believe, very based off of the Shadow Mario 27 route, which, he was very good at this game. He used to do a lot of routing for, bingos and, the hundreds and the blues, so definitely a innovation by him, this route. I'm sure, he would probably do things differently if it was done today, because this was 4 years ago. So, yeah. Ambo is slightly ahead because of that fall that Rimato took on the Pokey. So, and he has some stream delay, so he's a little bit ahead right now. Ambo looking pretty solid. Rimato having a few chokes, a little. I don't know if I call them chokes, but a few misplays. Maybe misplays, not the word either. But anyway, very long race ahead. A lot of difficult strats are coming up. One thing about Ambo is I do think he has very good clutch abilities, in his bingos. He always plays well. Not that Rimato doesn't. Obviously, Rimato very good player of this game. So, see what happens here. Yeah, it's kind of a tough match to make a prediction on, honestly. You know, I think they're both good enough at the game where anything could really happen here. Like, obviously, Rimato's better than Ombo at Sunshine in general. But, you know, this is like Ombo's category. This is like one of the only categories I think Ombo's like ever like seriously grinded. Like, you know, he's obviously done like a little bit of any percent in 120 and other like meme categories, but like this is the only one I'm aware of that Ombo like actually sat down and grinded at one point. So yeah, nothing too crazy going on here. Bianco is one of the few worlds in this category where you can actually just get all the blues in a single episode. I think it might be the only world, actually. So you could do all 30 in episode 8. I believe every single other world is going to have at least 2 entries because of episode exclusive blues. So definitely something to be noted. There's going to be a lot of exiting areas. So Ombo holding like a steady 20-ish second lead here. The pokey mistake is like definitely probably one of the worst things that could happen to you in this level. It's a very tilting mistake as well. But I mean, it's so early, right? Where it's like can't really say anything about who's, you know, in a better position right now. Rimato seems to be down a blue. Could just be a route deviation. I'm not too sure. Like down a blue over Ombo. I don't want to stress him out if he's listening to. Actually, no. He's fine. He's fine. Sorry, Rimato. Don't listen to me. I'm a hack. So we're doing some movement here that I believe at one point was considered in 120 or is done in 120 by top level players, like going into Bianco 6R with Rocket. So Rimato should have some practice, although I think he didn't get a high enough rocket storage for one of the blues. I could be wrong. No, this is actually part of the route. He's fine. Oh, that is a bonk that I did not know was possible, to be honest with you. I'm sure Rimato is just as angry over that bonk as I would be. Okay, so I think Rimato did actually miss this blue. Yeah, Rimato's having a little bit of gameplay here. I mean, it happens. It's a very, very difficult category. Ombo's starting off very, very strong. Looked very clean. Don't think he made any like serious mistakes. Rimato had a few mistakes, but it's very early. It's a very movement-based category. I wish I had a way to get a timer on screen, actually. Which I might if I duplicate Rimato's screen capture here, because he does have his splits. Ombo does not have splits. Very famous player for playing with just a TV screen. So we're doing some fruit ladies here. And now we have come full circle. Rimato used to roast all my fruit ladies when I was a new bingo player, so now I will be very intensely concentrating on his. No, I'm just joking. We are not toxic commentators here. So we're doing a strat here where you can route in this pineapple, or this blue, by pausing once with the pineapple. I don't know how much time this really saves. Yeah, Rimato was like a little too low there. I don't know how much time this really saves in this category, but I guess there's no other way to do it, so yeah, it actually is fine. I'm a little like out of knowledge of this category. It's been, I think the last time I played it was like 3 years ago, so there might be some things I forget. Yeah, Ombo's starting off very, very clean here. Like, I just don't think he's made like a mistake. Yeah, like, is anyone like in the loop on this category? Yeah, I don't know how much practice Ombo has done for this. Ombo's a very mysterious player. You never know. You never know. I always just envision that he's like doing like 10 years of practice. He says he doesn't, but my prediction is he's practicing in the shadows like all the time. So, got some durians here. I don't, I don't know. I don't know why I'm commentating like this. So we're gonna see some Coronas here. Fast boat is gonna be an option for these players. Rimato has done 120 shines before. He has a 257. Nah, Ambo. As someone who's played Ambo, me and Ambo are like rivals, right? I can tell you. I feel like he practices, but you know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's just that good. I don't know. So Rimato honestly like has had some gameplay mishaps, so he's really not that behind Ambo here. Like, so there's a 10-second stream delay, so he's like 20 seconds behind. It's still very, very early where it really is not. It doesn't matter that much at this point. Ambo doing Coward boat. I'm just joking. that's the boat that I would do, honestly. We'll see if Rimato goes for any fast boat shenanigans here. Honestly, fast boat's probably like one of the hardest strats of the run. Looks pretty fast. That actually was pretty good. You know, obviously slowed down at one point, but kind of have to. Definitely saved a few seconds on Ambo there. There's so many O's. There's Rimato and Ambo. I'm gonna mix up their names at one point for sure. Yeah, Rimato actually making very, very good time on Ambo here. That's 2. That's a lot. So, looked pretty good from Rimato. Ambo took things a little slower, which, fair enough. This is probably one of the hardest things in the run to do optimally. We'll see if they bust out the tech here where they can like put a memory card in to hover longer for the final blue. I don't know what Ambo's setup looks like, so I don't know if he does or not. Like my Wii, whenever my Wii's like 10 feet away from me when I play this game. Okay, so Ambo does it. Rimato, I assume will also do it. Yep. And both nail the trick. So Ambo about like 15 seconds ahead. We're going to be entering the village of the Piantas here, also known as Pianta Village. Rimato messing up the fast movement. So this is going to be, I believe, 4 exit areas, because there are 4 shines here that have exclusive blues. So there's episode 3, which the players are going to start at, not episode 2. Don't do it, Rimato. So episode 3 is where we're going to start. Then episode 5 has the Yoshi blues. It's the only episode with Yoshi. Episode 6 has the NPCs, famously seen in Pianta 6. And then episode 8 has the bird. So that's going to be 4 entries. I believe that is the most we'll see in the entire run. So nothing too crazy. I mean, I don't know. That's kind of crazy, I guess. 4 entries. It's a lot. So Rimato like just trailing Ambo here. Now, granted, we have to keep in mind Ambo did say he has 10 seconds of stream delay, so maybe it's a little not as close as we think it is, but it's a pretty consistent race. It really just comes down to the pokey at the start, and then the extra blue Rimato missed. Oop, bonking. So yeah, Pianta 3, very famous level in SMS. So we're going to be ending on Tomato Blue here. Oh! Yeah, he had Rimato did not have room for that Beyblade. So this is the Tomato Blue, famously named after Modest Tomato, who hates the name for this blue now, just because he went for it in one bingo 5 years ago. I keep saying, like, famously. I don't really know how famous any of this stuff is. You know, outside of, like, a few dozen people. Rimato taking some time with the shine scrolls here, which is fair. The blue Rimato, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying. This is certainly like a commentary of all time. Because I'm not used to commentate. I've never commentated this. In fact, has a race of this category ever happened before? It might not have. Like, I don't know. I don't remember this category happening before. I'm just filling up words. I'm just saying words to fill up the time. So I think we see a route deviation here. Rimato actually going for the under the village blue. So this is the route that... Oh, no! Ooh. Okay, that was almost bad. This is the route that I believe Rimato13 does, so Ombo doing a little deviation here. So we should have a decent idea of if anyone is specifically ahead after this. I think this is the route that Rimato13 did. I remember because he went under the village and I was like, yeah, I don't want to learn that. It looks too hard. So getting the bees. Ombo still seems like decently ahead here, but I guess he is missing the under the village blue, which he'll have to get in episode 8 now. So that is actually pretty significant, to be completely honest. Ooh, Rimato's having the... So there's like kind of a glitch in this game. I don't know if it's a glitch, but like a weird thing where like the butterflies can split a little bit. So yeah, like one of them's like fly... Yeah, that has happened to me in a 120 run before. So very frustrating. Rimato's probably not thrilled with that, but making the jumps. You have to be careful not to get Yoshi stuck in the pit that he almost just dropped him in, because that actually, I don't think you can get Yoshi out of that. Unless I'm mistaken, but I think you could do infinite flutters, actually. So, yeah. I guess it's going to be kind of hard to say who's ahead because of the under the village blue, but I feel like Ombo's actually pretty ahead currently still. Doing the jump off the hand. So there's an exit area you can do on that blue. Rimato did not do it, which is fair. It's very risky. But there's an exit area you can do on that blue, like as you're running up. It's kind of a risk. It's not really worth it, honestly. I don't know many people who have done it. So Rimato needs to grind a category that I have world record in, which is all enemy blues, New Game Plus, done in one race, like 5 years ago. I don't even know if it's still on the boards, honestly. It might not be. So if we're talking about niche categories today, then there's one. I actually don't know if I still even have a record in it. But we did like one race. Like I think Rudira played in it, Gravity Beetle played in it, PK might have played in it. Yeah, just going over some lore. You definitely did a run with us. I'm pretty sure you did, Rudira. I'm like, maybe I'm just misremembering it, but I feel like you did the race with us. I have a good memory. Actually, no, I don't. That's a lie. Anyway, Pianta 6. There are 8 exclusive NPCs here that you cannot get anywhere else, which is why we're here. Obviously, because you can just exit area, you don't need to do like the, you know, any %/120 route. I'm talking about all enemy blues New Game Plus, which is a category that happened, I think. It was on the leaderboards at one point. I would not be surprised if it was removed due to inactivity. Because I don't think anyone's done a run of it since the race. The famous race. I keep calling things famous. So Amba doing an exit area on that blue. Very nice. So Amba is going to have to get the under the village blue here. So that will probably be about 20 seconds. Oh, Rimato is just getting like bodied by everything in this race. Like, how did that Gumi even spawn is my question. Like, where did that come from? I've never seen like anyone get attacked by a Gumi there before. It didn't really matter, but it's definitely worth noting. I don't know. It was a race, and I don't remember who played in it, honestly. So Ombo losing about... I'm not losing, really. Just a route deviation. But Ombo getting against stop for these blues. For that blue, specifically. Very cute momentum spin there. That was kind of cool. I might steal that. Very cool. Very cool. Oh, I have to route this in. So this blue, fun fact that I don't think anyone knows. That blue that Rimato just got is actually optimal to get in Pianta 5. I remember in 2022 that someone measured the distance like that you are on each episode. And actually, 5 is where you were closest to that blue. The more you know about SMS. I mean, not like it is a mistake that Rimato did not do it in 5. It is not a big deal. I just felt like pointing it out. Alright, so Ombo, with the stream delay, probably has like 20 seconds still on Rimato, so not much change during that Pianta. It looked like Rimato was a little farther behind than he was just because of the route deviation. So we'll have to see Jelly skip 1 here. Not a horribly difficult strat, but it is a place that your run can end if you're not careful. Both players nail it. I expect no less from both of them. And now we are going to Pinup. So Pinna has 2 entries, which is going to be episode 2, due to the basket blues that the cannon can hit. I believe you can technically get the cannonball can hit. I believe you can technically get all of them without the cannonball, like with clips, but why would you do that? You know? I don't know. So RNG could come into play here. There is execution that still matters quite a bit with this shine. It should be noted that... Oh, that is so freaking unlucky, dude. Oh my god. I feel bad for Rimato, honestly. That is like... That was... I feel bad. I feel kind of bad. Oh, this is just not going well. This is not going well. Yeah, this shine kind of sucks. I mean, this isn't a shine, but you know what I mean? This split. Oh my goodness, it's just not going well. Alright, 2 purples, which could help a little bit. That purple is like really high up for some reason. What the hell? Yeah. This is... I do feel kind of bad for what's... The good news for Rimato is, like, you know, there's not a lot of stress with this match, right? The fate of the team has been decided here. But it's still young, the match. We still have like half an hour to go, so... But I will say about Ombo, like, I've not seen him make a single mistake, to be completely fair to him. Maybe some minor misplays, but nothing crazy. From what I understand, Schmidt, like, in my team... I don't think there's many pathways to my team making top 2 currently. So I think at very minimum, we have the least amount of pathways, so I don't know how much this really matters. But technically it can. There are timelines where it can. How likely are they? I don't know. It requires like some like crazy stuff to happen, you know? Like, it's like, will Rimato drop an any % race against J. Cool? Probably not. He could. Anything could happen. It's any %. I don't know. I will say Rimato doesn't seem like crazy far behind still. Maybe he is. Kind of forgot about this blue. Okay, so he did get the other basket. So yeah, he's not crazy behind actually right now. It's not 2. This is still like a margin of error race. I will also admit I've been watching Rimato screen a little bit more. So if like Ombo has made like a terrible choke somewhere, I might have missed it. Yeah, I agree, Schmidt. I was like expecting Rimato to be like 30 seconds behind after that, to be completely honest. But it's like 20, which is like 20 seconds has been like the deviation between these 2 players since the Pokey and, you know, Bianco. I think that helps with Rimato's speed. Like Rimato, like, you know, has made a few more mistakes. We kind of saw that in the 58 race against J. Cool, where like Rimato can afford a few more mistakes just because he's fast. So now we're in Pinna 6. It has to be Pinna 6 just because there is the butterfly blue, so this is an exclusive. We'll see what fruit RNG they got. I don't actually know. Seems like Ombo... Yeah, I still don't know, actually. Doing the double link strat. Very cool. Very good strat. And we got papaya. I think they both got papaya, so pretty good. It is the best you can get. And double links here. Yeah, Pinna Blues, Pinna Blues are like surprisingly quick. Like, it kind of helps like that there are so many in such a condensed area. Like, Pinna has to be like one of the smallest levels in SMS, just in terms of like, you know, size. So it's like, 20 from Pinna is actually like a very viable play. Where did Rimato's Papaya go? Okay. How did that happen? Who knows? But it did. Ambo almost falling. Or bonking and falling. Ooh, look at this strat. Okay. Some movement here. That's kind of cool. Oh, dang. That was kind of sick from Rimato. I don't know if that's the normal movement, but that was cool. Going for the scam, the scam spam spray. Let's try saying that 5 times fast. I can't. And Ambo gonna look for the Pinna 3 blues here. Yeah, I don't think I actually had a route for this level when I played it. I think I just did my Pinna blues route. Alright, good bird. Very, very good bird. Rimato only 4 blues behind, so really not that much. Routing in these blues, the Pinna 3 blues. So we're about halfway through the category right now. Rimato's kept a sort of consistent, like lagging behind, which has been like 20 to 30 seconds. But it is halfway through the category. We're yet to see like some of the harder strats in the run, too. So I don't want to say it's over at all. You're playing against Rimato. It's very tough, but I do like Ambo's position a little bit. I'm commentating on this like it's a bingo match, and it's definitely not. All right, Ambo doing the exit area. Yeah, getting in the butterfly here. It was a little difficult for Ambo, but it is all good. All right, so Ambo is going to be routing in 10 yellow coins here, so that way he can go to the airstrip. There is a total of 1 blue at airstrip, but we need to get it, so. Yep, need the turbo. Very cute yellow coin routing in here. Get the 10th with that M, which, most people don't think about that M because it's like you just get it, during travel skip. But like here, it's like, oh wait, we actually have to like think of it as a blue coin and not just something you get for free. It's kind of crazy. All right. So entering Gelato. Now, if I remember correctly with Gelato, there are 2 entries. There's episode 6, which has Yoshi, and then episode 4, which has Sandbird Blue. So those are the exclusives. Don't think there are anything else. Pretty sure that's it. So first, you gotta have to see what fruit Yoshi has. In 120 shines, you can usually see that like with the 100, but obviously we are not getting any yellow coins here. I say as Rimato collects 4 yellow coins. That's kind of the thing with this category that I think makes it the most interesting, is there's a lot of variations that you normally wouldn't see. Like I was just talking about the travel skip M. I was talking about like, you kind of actually have to go to Yoshi to see what fruit he wants. I wonder if the meta for this category would be like playing this on like an 8K like giant TV, so you could literally just turn at the start to see the fruit. I guess it would be kind of difficult because just like, graphical fidelity, like you're stretching like a 480p game, like it's that big, like, and maybe like papaya and pineapple kind of look similar, but I'm just floating optimizations. So we're 27 minutes into the category. The world record for this category is like 51, I think. So we're like a little over halfway. So there's definitely still room for Rimato to catch up here, but I will say, like, barring a few small mistakes, Ambo has looked pretty good. There's been like a few things that Ambo messed up. Maybe not messed up, but like the butterfly was kind of bullying him a little bit. again, not like the most amount of stress in the world for Rimato, I feel like. This would have been a lot higher stakes of a match if this was a 2-2. I don't want to keep like calling out the tragedy that had befallen their team last night, so I will not bring it up again, but it's not like as like it could matter for some tiebreakers, but I haven't crunched the numbers yet that much, but from what I understand, these two teams that are playing right now are very, very favored to make the top two. Like it would require a lot to go right for Team Jeff to make top two. So like this really doesn't matter that much. I don't know if there's like a high advantage to being seed 1 versus seed 2 going into the finals. I think someone actually asked that in the Discord earlier. So yeah, I just bring this up to say, like, you know, we're here. We're out here. We're out here, but yeah, J Glide's like is off. I believe 100%. I don't think there's anything that could shake that up at this point. There's probably some like super niche scenarios. Yeah, absolutely a tiebreaker. I'm just saying, like, with the numbers that I've crunched, which hasn't been much. I'll be honest. Yeah, Schmidt. See, I was saying this to Rimato earlier, though. Like, in Season 1 of the Bingo League, people were like, here's how this player can still make finals, and it would require, like, Rimato losing to, like, Linky. You know? It just doesn't happen. I mean, it could. It could happen. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, like, we're in Gelato 4. I've never gotten off track with a commentary before. What are we doing in Gelato 4? Sandbird Blues. No, I have nothing against Linky. It's just Rimato, like, in Season 1. In Season 1, right? I have nothing against Linky at all. He's a very, very good player. It's just, you know, can he beat Rimato in Lockout Bingo? I don't know. I can't. I don't know. I mean, I maybe can now, but back in the day, nope. Not gonna happen. I should do like a... I was gonna say I should do like an SMS podcast. I feel like this is what it's turning into, but then I don't want to do a podcast. Where are we? I don't even know where we are. We're in Gelato 4. Yeah, we need like another podcast that lasts like 3 episodes. There's been so many. Me and PK used to do a podcast. Remember that, PK? We used to do that. I think it was PK. Then it died. There was the Lego and Yato podcast? I think. No, it might have been the Deathline and Yato podcast. I don't know if the episodes are anywhere nowadays. They might have... The people, like, saving the VODs might, like, look at those and be like, yeah, we'll just let that expire. It's fine. Yeah, the Auto Deathline podcast. I think that was another I forgot who Lego's co-host was. It might have just been Lego. Anyway, we're in Sandbird. They're going to do Rocket Bird Blues, which is a strat from 120 Shines. Although actually, no, they're doing it very differently because you don't get the red coins. Tomato, that seems correct to me. Yeah. So Romano's still like 30-ish. He's lost a little more time as this has gone on. Ambo, I gotta say with Ambo, like, I'm very, very impressed with him as a player currently. I don't want to jinx him. Or maybe I should. No, I shouldn't, because people are saying that Rimato losing could make the tiebreakers more interesting. But it sucks, because it's like, both of these players are my friends, you know? Like, I know, I've known each of these players for, like, I don't want to root for anyone. It's not fun to root for anyone here, because it's like, I consider both these players friends. I've known them for, 5 years. So it's like, I don't feel good about rooting for anyone. I don't want to wish anyone chokes. Like, I don't know. It's not fun to like go on a race where you're like two good friends are playing and be like, I hope this player loses. But we got some banana ladies here. So we're going to be entering Noki next. So Noki, I believe, also has 2 entries. We have Noki 6 and Noki 8. Noki 8 is purely just because there are going to be the Eel Blues. Oh, Ombo taking like the first big mistake of the run? That's kind of wild. All right, so now it is a tied game, essentially. Ombo might still be like 10 seconds ahead due to stream delay, but that is pretty big right now, to be completely honest with you. Kind of what Rimato needs right now is some like Ombo. Well, actually no, like because Rimato's faster. Like if they just play on par, like theoretically Rimato should catch up. So that's major. That is major at this point. That is, you know, we're gonna have to see too, because it's like Ombo could start like tilting now. It was like the first mistake, which to be fair, the first major mistake 34 minutes into a run is, you know, pretty small amount of mistakes. So Ombo already having the rocket nozzle unlocked. There is debate among fans of this category whether or not that should be legal. I don't know what technically is. For this tournament, it doesn't really matter. I guess. I don't know, maybe it does. Maybe this comes down to like a 1 second, it matters. Which it might. I don't know. Ombo getting screwed by this vase. So Rimato is doing the very hard strat. I consider the strat hard. Seasoned players of this game may not. Ombo also nailing it, but I consider that to be like the hardest strat in the run, what they just did. Very difficult, in my opinion. Like, with practice, it's not too bad. It kind of just requires like a very well-timed rocket rollout. But it is probably the hardest strat, in my opinion, of this run. Ooh, Rimato's doing some like... Rimato is doing the Shadow Mario 27 route here. So this might actually be huge. I am aware of this. I never learned it. I think Ombo is just doing the more traditional route. I don't know how much time this really saves, so I can't really say if this is like gonna be major, but it looks like it saved a pretty decent amount of time. I don't know. Now that people are saying there's stakes for the tiebreaker for my team, I'm like a little more nervous watching this. I was kind of going into this thinking, it doesn't matter. Like, nothing matters, but, you know, might. But again, it's not really fun to root for anyone here. So, I think Rimato is officially ahead of Ombo, though. Maybe not officially because of stream delay, but on our end, it seems to be the case. So, Ombo's going to want Rimato to choke somewhere again. Very close. Very close. They probably are literally tied right now just because of stream delay. Ooh, yeah, Ombo making the right call there to go for the second rune. So I don't think he would have made that. So, pretty clean gameplay from Ombo otherwise, besides that, like, flub at the start. It was a little unfortunate for him. Ooh, I think Ombo missed a blue, unless he just does a different route that I'm not aware of. Oh, wow. That's, okay, that was kind of sick. So I guess that was part of his plan. I've never seen that, but whoever gets it done, you know. Yeah, Rimato's like very decently ahead right now. And I think from here there's like not as many choke points in the run. I could be wrong. Could very much be wrong about that. I don't remember, honestly. Hopefully, Rimato does not mess up what Rasmus messed up yesterday. That's all I can say. Like, if this team has the same tragedy twice, I will feel very bad. The thing is, though, like, here's the thing. I do this strat. I don't think the strat is, like, that hard. I think it's pretty rare. So I do feel bad for Rasmus, because it's not, like, a very common thing to happen. So we'll see if Ambo knows this strat. I assume he does. Ooh, that fish is kind of in a bad... Oh, that fish was like such a bad position for Rimato. That might have been the worst possible like fish location. Rimato or Ambo getting like decent-ish water. It's a little low, but I don't think it's that bad. No one does the strat where you can like save like 2 seconds if you, or you can control the water level if you lose 2 seconds, but if you jump early and then hug a wall, you can get a very consistent water level. I've never seen any top player go for it, so maybe that says something about me, but you know, I like it. All right, so no one soft locked. Very good. Ambo technically saving a little time on Ambo there. Embouchure told me that you need a Y cam for this to save time. So Ambo saved like a second maybe at most. It's not like a huge deal. But yeah, with stream delay, I'd say this is roughly a tied game. I don't know for sure. Yeah, I know. I think me bringing up that Noki strat says more about me than it says about any player. Okay, so Serena actually has quite a, I think 3 entries, because there's the Casino Blues, there's an M in episode 5 that you have to get. Serena 6 has the NPCs on the beach, and then Serena 7 has like a million. So is there anything left to this run? I think they need Rico after this, and that might be it. So run is in its last 10, 15-ish minutes. Oh, Ambo getting kind of screwed. But Ambo's still not like crazy behind. I don't even know if he is behind. I think it's literally tied. Maybe Rimato's like a few seconds ahead. Yeah, spam sprays are just not Ambo's friend. That was a very good exit area. Ambo, if anything, has been nailing the exit areas in this, I will admit. I will admit that. That's all that matters, really. I think what's rough for Ambo right now is there's not like that many points I feel like where Rimato can lose like, you know, 40 seconds to something. Ambo should be noted as playing on NTSCU, so actually I don't know. I was gonna say like there's gonna be less invisible goop. I don't think that really matters at all here. Getting these NPCs. Man, this is such a close race. Like, it doesn't look close, but that's because of the stream delay. The M in Serena, that is a possibility. Yeah. Because I'm trying to think, like, what really left is there? Like, there's nothing crazy in Rico. I mean, like, these players know Rico Blues very well. You don't have to do any, like, crazy strats. No, I was about to say, like, infinite wall kicks, but that doesn't seem to be a thing in this category. I'm thinking about 10 shines, no shines. I guess you could lose Yoshi. It seems kind of unlikely because you don't need Yoshi to get the M's. Alright, so Rimato taking a few bonks, making this look even on stream again. Although it is Ambo 10 seconds ahead right now, technically. They are like literally tied on stream. It is wild, folks. Wild. Simply wild. Oh yeah, there's fruit RNG. True. That could happen. That actually, I didn't even think about that. Alright. Yeah, like this has been an incredibly close race. Like, crazy close race. It might come down to Fruit Machine. It very well might, to be completely honest with you. That is not outside of the realm of possibilities currently. Alright, see how this M goes for Ambo. Gets it first try, very good. Very nice. Rimato also nailing it. There might be some route differences here, I don't know. Doesn't seem like it so far. Dude, my heart is like, this has to be one of the, oh, what the heck happened there? Oh man, oh, that was so close. Okay, Rimato kind of catching up here. The nerves for these players right now have to be like incomprehensible. I would be so nervous. Oh, okay, we're tied again on stream. Ambo with some better movement in the addict. Dude, this is so insane. This is what? This is crazy. This is crazy. Like, it looks a little closer than it is. Like, Ambo's like 10 seconds ahead, technically. Oh, the bird RNG is bad. That actually could be really bad for Ambo right now. That's really, actually, that's the last thing Ambo needed right now. Alright, we are looking back towards the possibility of a Rimato choke. Okay, it's probably like tied right now, but that was probably the last thing Ambo needed currently. Like, that was brutal. Alright, Rimato doing a very difficult strat. Ambo bonking, gonna lose like 3 seconds. Oh! Rimato gets stuck in the sewers. That actually could be huge with the ground pound there. I don't think he was expecting to, because now, well, I don't know if it's huge, but it's something. It's something for Ambo right now. Doesn't seem like it's gonna lose him that much time, but we'll have to see if Ambo or Rimato. Ah, dude, I can't talk. Let's see if Ambo makes a similar mistake. The strat I always found kind of hard. I'm worse at the game than these two players, arguably, so, you know, take that with a grain of salt. But alright, probably back to tie game right now. We'll have to see how Coconut Lady goes. Oh, Rimato like flings all the coconuts into the water. Dude, Ambo does this. Oh, I hate the strat. I don't like what either player just did. I don't know if Ambo's still on GameCube or not. That's actually a good question. I don't know. I think he's on Wii now? PK, do you know? Is PK in the chat? I feel like PK would know. I don't know why. I feel like PK would know. I just do. Alright, well, this is where the rubber will meet the road. We're going to have 3 entries here. We're going to have Rico 1, Rico 2, and Rico 8. All have exclusive blues. Oh, Ambo getting destroyed by Gumi. Dude, I'm like nervous. I'm actually nervous watching this. Like, I feel the nerves on behalf. Wait, they're doing alternate routes. I think. Or Rimato just saved like 15 seconds on Ambo somewhere. I don't know. It's either alternate routes or like Ambo like choked. I actually don't know, honestly. Has to be alternate routes. Okay, yeah, route difference. That would make sense. So we'll have to see. Rimato definitely seems to be like more in tune with like the Shadow Mario 27 route deviations, and Ambo seems to be going a little more towards like the boomer route. I don't want to say boomer route because it's like, you know, a route that was like 3 years ago, but you know what I mean. So Rimato getting the linked. Ambo up 2 blues, but Yeah, I can't say I've seen that routing difference before, honestly. It didn't seem too bad. I wouldn't be surprised if Rimato also, like, came up with some of his own routing ideas for this category. He's a famous... Oh, Ambo taking a huge fall! Yeah, I actually don't know about that. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Rimato did his own routing for this. He is a famous, you know, good player of this game. I don't know. My commentary is becoming like incomprehensible because I'm kind of nervous watching this. To be honest, it's scary. Like I don't know. I'm just imagining being one of these two players, and I would be so nervous right now. That's why I don't even know if I would watch the stream, honestly. I might just close the stream out just so I could focus. So I'd be like, oh, is Ambo doing this? Is Ambo doing that? Alright, this blue. These blues can be kind of annoying. It's kind of rare that a player misses them, but it's... Oh, I just freaking jinxed it so badly, dude. Oh, this is it. This is it. I jinxed it. I jinxed it so bad. Oh, it's over. Oh my god, dude. That's so bad. I don't hate Ambo. I said I didn't want... Schmidt, Ambo winning gives my team more paths to winning this. Or to getting to top 2 is how I should word that. So that did not benefit me at all. That actually hurts me. So it's going to come down to RNG. I mean, like with stream delay, it's probably tied. Our Rimato might be like 2 seconds ahead. We really, like, this is, I don't know. Massive choke from Ambo, honestly. Oh, this enemy's screwing him over. Nambo gets it perfectly. Dude, this is insane. This is, like, probably one of the most insane things I've ever commentated. Like, this has to be up there for, like, the craziest thing I've ever commentated. Like, it just has to be. Almost slightly behind. I wouldn't say Ambo's way ahead. He is 10 seconds ahead. Roughly, due to stream delay. But I don't know. Like, maybe my streams got delayed at some point. Because it's possible, too. Because I was watching the 80% relay and I was, like, so off on who was ahead last yesterday. Alright, it's close right now. It's close. Ambo not missing the blue, doesn't going for the good strat. I don't think Ambo went for, or I don't think Rimato went for that strat. Should be noted. But it's, this is so crazy, dude. I'm just like watching intensely. I'm like forgetting to say words right now. Oh wait, Rimato fell. That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know how to commentate this because I'm like just sitting on the... I'm not even exaggerating when I say I am actually sitting on the edge of my seat right now. That is not a joke. Alright. Ambo. First try from Ambo! That's crazy! But he can't hit it. Okay, you have to be careful because sewer glitch. Oh no! Rimato doesn't get first try! Dude. Oh no. Okay, Rimato gets second try, so Ambo needs to like... Ambo would need to frick up somewhere. You don't need Yoshi for these. I don't know what's faster. You technically don't need Yoshi for this. Oh my god, dude. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness! Okay, I guess if Rimato's doing it, riding Yoshi's faster. Oh, this is insane. This is just insane. Well, it looks like, barring stream delay mishaps, that this is Ambo's. Just needs to trade. As long as he can find the hut. He like clips out of bounds or something. I don't know. Somehow. Yeah, GG's. What a match that was. So about 20, 30 seconds of a difference there. GG to Ombo. Crazy. Like that was probably one of the closest things I've seen this entire tournament. Like that was nuts, dude. Just from start to finish. Like these players were neck and neck basically the entire time. There were times where Rimato was slightly ahead. There was time when Ombo was slightly ahead. It just came down to like a few mistakes from Rimato towards the end, really. I mean, not even towards the end, just like, you know, the pokey at the beginning and stuff. GG's. Neither of these players are known for using mics, so I don't think I will be doing an interview of any sort. I mean, they could talk in the chat. Well, they'll probably talk in the Bingo Discord as well, too. But, do we have any mods in the chat? Does anyone want to, like, raid someone? I don't know. But GG. So in terms of the standings, this didn't matter too much ultimately, but it potentially matters for tiebreakers. So we'll have to see how that goes. I think this is the last week 4 match. I think this is the last week 4 match. Yeah, I could be wrong about that. But we still have the tasks we are waiting for. So if any mod would like to raid someone, I don't know who's live right now, honestly. We've Rimato13, he's live. We got SB, he's live. So, yeah. Alright, we're going to be raiding Rimato13. I guess he is like the grandfather of this category, so he's a fitting raid. Thank you all for this. It was fun. I had fun watching this. I hope you had fun. My restreams are something. They happen, and I try not to, but sometimes you just got to jump in and save the day. And I'm glad we ended up restreaming this one. So with that, we will see you guys for week 5, where things will get a lot spicier. It's very soon. So with that, I'm signing off. GG's to all.